Yo, what is up everybody? It is Drew back again with another video. And in this one, I'm going to be showing you how to sound like CHE ECRU in the song Peppermint. So yeah, let's get into it. Also, before we get into this preset, I want to let you guys know that my new website is out now where you can purchase mixing and mastering services straight from me. And also, we're doing something a little bit different today with this preset. We're going to have the free version and then the paid version, which basically just includes better plugins, and they're actually all Wave plugins. So if you have Waves plugins, the second preset's going to be the better option. So yeah, if you guys want to get the premium preset, it's going to be out for $5 for the first week on my website. And then the week after this video drops and beyond, it's going to be $10. So if you want to get the preset for $5, make sure you go to the website right now before this video hits 1 week old. Other than that, I'm going to show you how I created the free version of this preset. So let's get into it. All right, so first up in the chain, we have the Auto-Tune Pro, which is the classic, and we pretty much always use this. And you can use any Auto-Tune as always. And we're gonna set the key to the key of the song, which is B minor. And then the retune speed, we set to 3. Now, you're gonna have to adjust this depending if you can sing or not. So my voice isn't gonna be exactly like it, but if you could sing better, you might be able to sing more like him. So for me, I set it to a 3 on the retune speed. After that, we're gonna go into our EQ, which is the parametric EQ2, and we're just gonna take out a lot of the lows. So we're gonna do a high pass at 155 hertz. Pretty simple there. And then we're gonna do a boost at 2237 hertz, and this is boosted 3.3 decibels. Then after that, we're gonna boost up the high end at 10,800 hertz. We're gonna boost that up 2.8 decibels using a high shelf, and it's just gonna add some nice shine to the vocal. After that, we're gonna go into the fruity compressor. Pretty simple compressor. It's doing all the heavy lifting. We're only using 1 compressor in this chain. In the paid one, I do use 2, but for this one, we left it with 1. We have the threshold at -41, the ratio at 6:1, and the gain at 23.6, attack at 17.4, release at 82 milliseconds, and then vintage for the type. Like I said, this is a very aggressive compressor. After that, we're gonna go into the fruity flanges, and I just dragged fruity flanges onto the preset and then turned down the mix to 60%, and that gave me a nice sound. It gave it some texture and a little bit of wideness and just sounded pretty cool. So actually, I'm going to show you what the flanges does. I just can't ignore you. So that was without, and then this is with. I just can't ignore you. So as you can hear, brought in some texture, widened out the vocal. After that, we're gonna go into the fruity chorus. Same thing, just the normal fruity chorus, dragged it onto the preset, and then turned down the mix to 71%. This is also gonna do pretty much the same thing, just in a different style and a little bit of a different taste. So it's gonna widen out that vocal a little bit more and give it a different texture. So I'm gonna show you what it sounds like without and then with it. And then with it. So as you can hear, it widened out the vocal a little bit more and just added a little bit more texture to the vocal. Next up, we're going to go into the Fruity Reverb 2, which is the last plugin in the chain. And for this, it's a pretty spacious vocal. So we're going to recreate that by setting the decay to 4.7 seconds. And that's just going to give it that nice reverb tail. So it's going to just last a little bit longer. And we're also going to do the pre-delay to 39 milliseconds, so the reverb doesn't come in right when you start singing. It's going to wait a little bit and then come out. We're going to turn up the size to 50, the high cut down to 1.5K hertz, the low cut up to 645 hertz, and then the wet at 51%, and then the early reflection at 49%. We're also going to move the separation knob to 31%, and that's just going to spread out the reverb a little bit and add a little bit more wideness to the vocal. So I'm going to show you what it sounds like with and without the reverb. And then this is with it. So So as you can hear, the reverb really brought life into the vocal and made it sound like it's in the mix, like in the song, and it sounds really good that way. But yeah, that is the CHE ECRU preset. I'm hoping I'm pronounced that right. Like I said, this is the free version, so this is going to be free to download in the description. But if you want the premium preset right now for $5, make sure you go to my website with the link in the description, and then you can purchase it off there, and you'll just get a little bit higher quality version of the preset. But yeah, hopefully this chain helps you, and if it did, make sure you comment down below who you want to hear next. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching. Peace out.